In 2016, Chance Ndimubanzi was living in the Democratic Republic of Congo. She was 19 years old and in senior 4. A stranger came to her school and informed her that a school in Kampala City was seeking to recruit French teachers. Without second thought, Ndimubanzi jumped on the opportunity.
She told us French teachers were paid 300,000 shillings per month. I was excited. I thought she meant 300,000 Congolese francs. It was a lot of money, so I escaped from school. We traveled by boat and I kept asking her if we had to cross a lake to reach Kampala City.
When the travelers arrived in Kalangala, the young girl asked if they were in Kampala. She was told to be patient until morning.
She brought a man to me. Apparently, he had paid her money to buy him a wife from DRC. I was that wife. I did not want him. I told them I did not travel to Uganda to get married. I wanted to go back home.
Ndimubanzi was kicked out of the house. She did not have money on her. She wandered around the landing site until she found a woman who spoke Swahili. The woman took her in and fed her for a year.
In the second year, I found a man who wanted me and I gave birth to 2 children. Then he left me. I did not have money to pay rent and to feed the children.
It was only after 3 years had passed that the young woman called her parents and told them about her ordeal. They thought she had died. Today, Ndimubanzi works in a bar but refuses to specify what exactly she does in the bar.
I could not advise a girl to take a job offer on these islands.
Ndimubanzi was enticed into the island when she was 19 years old, but Agnes Nakayiza, a resident of Kusu Island, was not so lucky. From Igara in Mitoma District, Nakayiza was originally called Mole Chomuhendo. However, today, at 36 years, she does not remember where her village is.
My mother abandoned me when I was 3 months old. My grandmother had a friend who lived in Katwe in Kampala City. In 2003, when I was 10, she handed me to him because he claimed to know where to find my mother.
It turned out, though, that the man his friend had sent him for a housemaid. When they arrived in Kampala, he took Nakayiza to the woman's home.
He
left me there saying he was going to find my mother. I never saw him again. I did not understand Luganda. However, the tenant living next to our room could speak Lunyankole. I told her I wanted to go back to my grandmother.
The tenant, who was a woman, assured the girl that she would take her to the bus park, but instead, they boarded a taxi to Chance town in Wakiso district.
We went to her sister's home. She told me her sister would look after me. I think she was paid for every girl she brought. There were several girls in the home and every night cars came to pick them. They returned in the morning. I was confused.
After 3 days, Nakayiza went to an old shopkeeper near the home and asked her to help her escape. The shopkeeper was a woman.
She told me her daughter lived in Entebbe and would like to take me to work in her hotel. I was excited. I had heard that the airport was in Entebbe and I was eager to see it. Instead, though, at Abaita Babiri, we branched off to Kasenyi landing site. When we reached Bufumira, we went to the woman's home. She was very wealthy with several workers. They were calling her Mama Shamim.
Nakayiza says in the morning, several men almost broke down Mama Shamim's door, saying they had heard that she had brought a new girl with her.
I was young and I was scared. The woman told me to escort her to the landing site. I thought she was taking me to the hotel to start working. However, we entered a room. All I could see was alcohol.
Mama Shamim told the girl that she was going to work in the bar and began showing her how to measure the potent gin.
When I signaled that I wanted to return to my grandmother, she told me to refund the 60,000 shillings she had spent on my transport fare. In my entire life, I had never held 5,000 shillings.
Beaten, Nakayiza went to work, cleaning the chairs and tables in the bar. Before long, customers came calling, eager to see the new girl.
Every man wanted to touch me as I served him his drink. I did not understand what was happening. They said my body was fresh. Those men whispered many dirty words in my ears. Some made bets about who would go first with me.
When one man pulled her to sit on his lap, the girl hit him hard on the forehead with a glass and ran out of the bar. At the landing site, she met a Munyankole man who listened to her ordeal. He promised to help her by taking her to live with his sister on Kusu Island. However, it turned out that his sister also had a bar and she was eager to put Nakayiza to work.
It was the local council chairman who rescued me. He threatened to arrest that woman if she made me work in her bar. He instructed her to take me to her home to work as a housemaid.
After 4 years, Nakayiza got a boyfriend who took her to live with him. He was a fisherman. They had 2 children, and in July 2011, he drowned while on a fishing expedition. The fact that she never knew her parents still taunts her even today.
My children asked me to take them to my parents' home. I told them I had no transport to take them. I was depressed and went to my bed and cried for some minutes.
Nakayiza owns a stall where she sells vegetables and charcoal and uses proceeds to pay for her children's school fees.
I'm tired of this island. Every day I prefer a good Samaritan who can help me find a job on the mainland, even if it is to work on a farm.
Patrick Ssenyondo, NTV.